Hi and welcome back, everyone. I'm here to do your July monthly reading, and this is for the sign of Pisces. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take from it what you can and allow other things to pass. And also remember that the roles can be reversed. I hope to bring you good messages for the month of July, Pisces. So let's see what's coming up for you in the month of July. So please show me clearly what is coming up for the month of July for Pisces. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Okay, Pisces. So I have the Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. And I have the Page of Cups. Then there's the card of the Fool. And I have Two of Cups. Just give me a moment. Alright. Pisces, I feel that in the month of July, there could be someone or some organization or an institution approaching you for some kind of re-evaluation or maybe going over the ideas again. And you could be willingly wanting to take up this project or this work, or may want to think about it and you may have even thought that something like this was over or was never going to come to you. This opportunity or this situation may never arise. But I feel that somewhere in your heart you had that longing for this to come into your life. And I feel that in the month of July, you could be approached by people from external sources, organizations, or institutions for work, maybe reviewing some contracts or going over an old idea or thought, maybe an old opportunity that you thought was lost, and that could be bouncing back into your life. However, your cards are also suggesting that you be a little cautious about signing any papers or taking a big leap, and especially where things sound too good to be true. Because what I'm seeing here is that you could be unsuspecting of these people or their intentions and entering into such deals or contracts or maybe commitments that you may not want to proceed or go ahead with later. What else do I see in your cards, Pisces? I also feel that there could be hidden ideas, hidden agendas, or some things that could be kept like secret from you, and you need to be a little more, a detective. Like you need to play a play like a detective. I'm sorry, we're still in Mercury retrograde, and we I could have a few slip of tongues here and there, and that's all right. So, Pisces, you need to be extra cautious when you're interacting with people, and it has got something to do with work, further or future opportunities, or how things are going to shape up in your life in the coming times. Because what you think or what you thought at the beginning of the month that you really want to go ahead and grab that opportunity may not be something you want to pursue towards the end of the month or maybe later on also. I'm also feeling that if you can take baby steps right now and don't get overexcited about anything in your life, do not overreact to anything in your life, you will be in a far more beneficial situation than anyone else around you. And the Seven of Cups precisely, sorry, Seven of Swords precisely tells me that. Yeah. And of course, I see you interacting with a lot of people. So whether we are or where you're watching during the lockdown or not, there could be this longing to meet a lot of people, interact with them, or be a part of social gathering, whether it is being conducted at the usual huge big numbers or not, but you might want to become more social and want to interact with people. I even see a new relationship coming into your life. So Pisces, this is for those who have been longing to meet someone special in their life, and towards the end of the month you could feel that someone has stepped into your life. However, I would say again with the Five of Cups appearing in your reading, not to take that as the final word with what you feel about others or what they feel about you. Give yourself some time, especially with all these retrogrades that we are in right now. We are going to go through a lot of change of thoughts and a lot of change of decisions. So you may not want to keep what you have started at the beginning or the middle of the month. I also feel that if you can control your desire to overreact or to just be all out there in the world and feel really good about yourself, doing the things you used to once. If you can control yourself in those areas of life, you're going to do fine. And towards the end of the month, you could just be giving yourself a pat on the back because I feel that this month you are supposed to take the waves or keep the wave of emotions a little low lying or maybe a little flat and not allow them to wave too high or too low in your life with regards to anything and everything, every situation. Yes, need to be more knowledge. Need to be more knowledge for Pisces. Yes, Pisces. Towards the end of the month, we have Nine of Cups. So if you can see, the Nine of Cups is telling you that if you can handle the first 20 days of the month without going crazy, your end of the month is going to be far better than where you began in the month of July. And I also have a feeling that you could be ending up with some kind of opportunity in your hand, which may not start immediately. It may happen after August or in the month of October, but you could end up with an opportunity and you will be feeling really happy and proud of yourself. Let me pull out some cards from the Angels deck and let's see what they have to say for your month of July, Pisces. So, angels, please show me clearly what is coming up for Pisces in the month of July. Oh, oh, okay. So, take back your power, Archangel Raziel, I have here. And this card says that I didn't draw it out, it just came out on its own. And use your God given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So, Pisces, if you remember at the beginning of this reading, when I told you that you have been wanting something to happen at the back of your mind for a long time, and that is exactly something you could hear about in the beginning or towards the middle of this month. But you have to watch for the signs which will not be very, um, it will not be very obvious. So you have to dig a little deeper into what people say, what contracts are talking about, and maybe read everything 3 or 4 times before you feel sure about what's coming up in your life in the month of July. And here, when this card, Archangel Raziel, appears, it says, use your God given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So, if you've been stuck up on an old situation or an old job or an old relationship, now is the time to move on from there. If you could manifest that old relationship back into your life or that old prospect back into your life, or anything that is a part of the old you in the month of July, imagine what bigger and better things you can manifest because of these innate powers you already have and it's there inside of you. So instead of asking for the old, go for something more beneficial, longer lasting, and something that deeply satisfies the cravings of your heart and your soul. And in the coming times, you will be required to look after yourself emotionally. So don't try to go back to something that you had and maybe you were having a mediocre feeling emotionally about it. Try and manifest something, and July is your month for that. If I draw out another card, I get the card of courage, and there is Archangel Ariel here. Can you see? So Archangel Ariel says, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So instead of falling back into the old swing and maybe just taking life blow by blow, try and manifest what you have always wanted. and see this time as an opportunity away from the old to work on something new and see how that works for you and see how things are going to go for you in this new track on this in the lines of this new thought pattern in your life. So that is what I see for you, Pisces. And please do give me a comment and let me know how these energies are playing out in your life. And bye bye from me for now. Much love and light. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel already and you'd like to see such videos, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell notification icon. That's when you get to know when I've uploaded a video. So that's it from me for now. Bye bye until we meet again.